Hey, good everyone, it's Chris and Sam here from Bayleys. So this is our weekly update of what's been happening in the property markets. This week we're talking about a bit of a surge of new listings that's been coming to the market. But first up, Sam, so cool location today. Whereabouts are we?
We're on the lovely deck outside 54A Stanley Point Road in Devonport, Auckland. A once-in-a-generation waterfront legacy 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home on 2,000 square metres. It's the first time on the market in 55 years, true coastal living with direct water access and a boat shed. So significant potential to be renovated or reimagined. A really cool spot here. So if you're interested, you can get in touch with Chris Batchelor from Bayleys Takapuna.
Yeah, it's so quiet out here.
Yeah, very peaceful and nice.
And so, Sam, getting into the news for the week, what happened this week?
Yeah, so we had the latest data out of realestate.co.nz on listings, and there were 36,000 homes for sale at the end of February, which is still high, but the positive sign was that we saw that new listings are rising faster than total stock, so a signal that the activity is gaining momentum. Yeah, it is clearing some sales, so good signs.
Yeah, it's cool. And there's also, we've got our new build apartment report out.
Yep, so shout out to EOS and our team for working on this one. This covers trends and insights on the New Zealand new build apartment market. So if you're interested in this one, check it out. I think interesting insight in there is the shift towards 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom and 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom configurations for apartments and just shift in kind of the product type offerings.
Yeah, and super useful report. It's got a lot of benchmarking around sizing and typology. So yeah, definitely check that one out. And Sam, so next up we've got our sales snapshot. In this we're covering some recent auction sales. Sam, what's our theme this week?
The theme is elevated living.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome. And we've actually got, first up, a property that we're at just recently. So do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, it's 7 Commodore Parry Road in Castor Bay, Auckland. So this is location, views and ease, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms on 560 square metres. Elevated with views over the bay, self-contained minor dwelling for home and income potential. This one was marketed by Chris Batchelor from Bayleys Takapuna and sold under the hammer at auction for $3.3 million.
Then next up in Dunedin, we've got 11 Oates Street in Kaikorai. So bespoke design, elevated living, 4 beds, 3 baths on 1,000 square metres. It's bathed in sunshine, capturing sweeping views across the rolling rural hills. Subtle from the street, yet striking in design. This was marketed by Alice Munro and Abby Cochran from Bayleys Dunedin, sold under the hammer at auction for $1.9 million. And that's actually quite high in that Dunedin market, which is really cool, but 2 awesome homes. And so next up, going into international news for the week, we had a bit of coverage from Wall Street Journal about New Zealand of all places. And so they released an article, New Zealand rolls out the welcome mat for wealthy American home buyers. And basically what it's talking about is the Active Investor Plus scheme and how that's now allowing American buyers to buy luxury homes in New Zealand. Quick stat on that, so latest releases suggest 573 applications for those visas, totaling investment of about $3.4 billion. So it's going to be cool to see how that plays out in the market. Now obviously with those visas, that allows the visa holder to purchase one home above $5 million, so right at that high end of the market. And then finally, Sam, to wrap up, we've got property of the week, and mate, we've got 2 cool listings. So what have you got?
I'll start off in Auckland. I've got 1024 Takatu Road in Matakana. Absolute waterfront paradise, 10 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms on 7.7 hectares, set on the Tawharanui Peninsula. It has an all-weather tennis court, private boat ramp, and stunning all-tide rocky beach. And if you want to learn more about this property, contact John Greenwood from Bayleys Auckland Central or Kelly Bissett from Bayleys Matakana.
Yeah, cool. And for me, I'm in Hastings, so I've got 3 Campbell Street in Havelock North, a rare address in the heart of the village, exclusive collection of 10 2- and 3-bedroom luxury apartments, generous proportions, refined finishes, impressive ceiling heights, and thoughtfully designed kitchens and bathrooms. Product looks really cool, so if you want to learn more, contact Fiona McKenzie from Bayleys Havelock North. With that said, we'll wrap this video up here, so big shout out to the vendor, Chris Batchelor, for hosting us today. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Chris.
Sweet, and we'll see you guys next week. See ya.